Hi Philip, my name is Devin from Plumber HVAC Leads. I spoke to Martha earlier, and in this video I'm going to show you 3 things you can do today to help bring in more customers to your business. Most likely you're sitting there asking yourself, why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, you're lucky because I read minds, and the answer is oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is they don't know who is an expert and who isn't. So I found that by giving people an easy free attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business for free, it's resulted in some of these local business owners still raising their hands and saying, I like you, Devin, please do this for me. So if by the end of this video you've liked what you've heard and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business, shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if at the end of this video you simply want to take this free attack plan I gave you to do yourself, that works for me too. So now let me show you 3 things that will set your company above your competition and not waste any more of your time or mine. And the first thing I want to talk about is content. First off, looking at your website, it's a beautiful looking website. I love this video you have up here. I love how there's little animations as you scroll over things. You've got all this social proof going on with really nice animations as well. From a web design point of view, this looks like a very, very well professionally done website. Google just doesn't rank you based off of how good your website looks. They want to make sure you're trustworthy and that you're an authority. And so how they judge if you're an authority is how many words you have on your front page. The average website on the front of Google has about 1,890 words. So that's where you want to be sitting between 1,500 and 2,000. And it looks like you probably have about 400 to 500 on here. If you look at the main guys in Irvine, it's Pristine Plumbing, and you can see right away these guys have closer to about probably 700 words on their page. So that's one of the reasons they're beating you. But the good news is they're still not at that 1,500 word mark. So they'd still be super easy to beat by getting yourself up to about 1,500 words. You're also going to want to make sure that you're targeting the right keywords. So if we see what you're ranking for right now, you're ranking for your name here, your name, and a national keyword. Repipe Orange County is a good one. You're on the 4th page for that, or the end of the 3rd page, I'd say. So you don't want to really be targeting these keywords. You want to be targeting more of like, this one's a misspelling, Plumbers Irvine CA, but buyer intent keywords. So if you could look at Pristine Plumbing and see what keywords they're targeting within their text, you can see Plumbers Irvine CA, 150 people search for that. You obviously want to be at the top of that. Plumbing Irvine CA, 100 people search for that. Plumber Irvine CA, 200 people search for that. Plumber Newport Beach, 250. And you can see these keywords right here show buyer intent. When somebody types this in, they're looking for a plumber and they're ready to buy. So you want to have this in your text. You can also save your images as keywords. If I can see what your images are saved as. Maybe this one. So your logo here could be saved instead of image logo white BG. You could save that as Plumber Irvine, and it'll help you rank for that keyword. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is about making your website more trustworthy, and how Google judges you is they look at how many other websites are linking to your website, driving traffic to your website. But keep in mind they do want to see relevant links that make sense. So that means they're going to pass you a lot more power if you have another plumbing company linking to you than you would if you had like a pizza company like Pizza Hut linking to you, because they know you're not slinging pizzas. Now, I use a tool to check this out. It's the same tool I use to show you the keywords. It's called Ahrefs. It does cost about $1,000 a month. You don't have to use this tool. There's free tools out there. They just don't have all the stuff compiled, but you can find the stuff for free. But it says you currently have 14 websites linking to you, while Pristine Plumbing has 129 linking to them. So that's really good news. These guys are only about 115 websites away from you, which would be super easy to beat, and I would just go copy them. All these different websites they have, I would go visit these websites and try to build that link back to yourself just like they have them, because if it ranks for them, it'll rank for you too. And the best ones to get are the ones that have to do with like plumbing, plumbers, stuff like that, okay? The last thing is when somebody does type in Plumber Irvine and they're ready to buy, obviously, like let's say they have emergency, obviously they're just going to call the first person that shows up seems trustworthy, and obviously you want to be that plumber because those are going to be the easiest customers to close. We already know that people skip these ads all the time, so where you want to rank yourself is going to be in the Google My Business section, and getting here requires having more citations than your competitors. Citations being anywhere where your name, your address, and your phone number are listed in different directories across the web. And if you're wondering what a directory is, it's just a website that allows you to list your business's information. So you're talking about like Yelp and Yext, Yellow Pages, White Pages, Facebook, Angie's List, Home Advisor, City Star, stuff like that. My favorite strategy here is to figure out what directories the top guys are listed in, list myself in those same directories, and add a bunch more on top. So if Pristine Plumbing, again, they're top here and the top organic, if they were number one, they had 150 directories, I'd put myself in 250, if not 300, okay? But that is all I've got for you, Philip. I hope you found this really informative and helpful. As a quick recap, you're going to want to get this up to about 1,500 to 2,000 words on this front page. You're going to want to get about 120 to 130 more websites linking to you so you can blow them out of the water, and then put your name, address, and phone number in more directories than your competitors. And if you implement these strategies today, you can be number one across Google. Now, I'm a psychic, remember? So I bet you're wondering, what now? Well, you can either go with this information I provided you today and do this on your own, and I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call at 805-618-6426. Once again, my name is Devin Norton, and my number is 805-618-6426. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great one.